Welcome to the Explore, Taste, Discover podcast. We're here at Explorium, Greendale. I am obviously joned by Joan.
Joan, a lot of people.
I've been joned. So, hey, hon, what are you talking about?
Well, it's 2024. It's the first of the year, and so I think a good thing to talk about is that you can still come out to the Explorium Brew Pub even if you're trying to be healthy or somebody that you hang out with.
There's nothing healthy here.
We have some healthier options.
So we we respect the fact that people are trying to get healthy in the new year, and we've always tried to have a little bit of health conscious with our gluten-removed beers. You can drink a lot of beer and not feel bloated, whatever else. Gluten's very hard for a lot of people to digest.
Like myself.
Like Joan. And we've always had some NA beers on tap, but we did something new this January. And on our beer menu, we added some zero-proof cocktails.
Absolutely.
So, if you're trying to, cut back alcohol, whatever else, we're here to support you.
Or, that's kind of tough for us to say, but, right, maybe you have a friend or family member who is doing that and you still want them to join you, or maybe you know somebody who's pregnant.
So on the back of our beer menu, we added some zero-proof offerings, and the first 5 are cocktails, and then there's a couple non-alcoholic beers from Athletic Brewing. But we added the 5 zero-proof cocktails. My favorite is the llama because it's like a mule without the buzz and cuter.
Oh, that's so sweet. Sometimes he's sweet.
Sometimes. So from a drink side, we do have some things that you can drink. Save the alcohol, save the calories.
And maybe you have a designated driver that you want to keep happy, because that happens to me a lot. I'm the designated driver. So Some variety there for you.
We also have a special this week, something that's near and dear to your heart.
Yeah. So it's very rare that I can go somewhere and get a pizza. Just can't do that anymore. I used to. I love it. Okay, I don't eat the way I do, gluten-free.
Not zero-proof.
Gluten-free, dairy-free, because I'm trying to lose weight. I'm the same weight I've been for the past 20 years or whatever.
God bless you.
Because it wrecks me physically. So anyhow, been doing this for a long time. We finally found this pizza crust. We've had good gluten-free, dairy-free pizza crust options for a while, but this one from Bonza is fantastic.
So there's this really cool dude down in Florida. He makes the Bonza pasta, which is a gluten-free pasta, and it's made out of chickpeas, and we've actually been eating it at home for years. We met this guy at the restaurant show, and he's like, hey, I have a pizza crust made of chickpeas. We checked it out. He sent us some samples. We tried it. It took us a while for us to find it in our distribution chain. We finally got it in at a reasonable price. So it is a gluten-free, dairy-free, high-protein, lower carbohydrate crust.
With extra fiber.
Really, really great product. It looks like a pizza. It tastes like a pizza. It gets nice and crispy. We can top it with regular cheese if you're not dairy intolerant. Or we also keep in-house a dairy-free cheese, which is just really, really good. It melts nice and creamy, super nice tasting. And actually on our special this week, the first week of January 2024, it's basically like our Mediterranean pizza, which is vegetable heavy, that has fresh mozz and the Bonza crust, just to try it out, see how people like it. And if people dig it, we're going to put it on our menu.
Yeah, you know what Chef called the special this week?
Do not.
The Bonanza.
The Bonanza.
You know why?
Because I have an airplane called a Bonanza.
It's a pretty clever play on her part.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, so we just wanted to kind of get the word out there that we have some healthier options. We have some zero-proof options. So if you're, coming out with some friends or somebody that might be cutting back on alcohol or pregnant or a driver, we have a ton of options on the menu now. You don't have to guess. You don't have to tell the bartender to kind of create something for you. They're right on the menu. Just to review them, we have a light fever tree tonic with some lime. Tastes a lot like a gin and tonic without the gin. Very nice. The refashioned, which is basically an old-fashioned inspired cocktail, just removing the booze and bitters. We have the cranberry ginger fizz, a little bit of ginger simple syrup and cranberry, topped with some soda, super nice and refreshing. We have the llama, which is basically our take on the Moscow Mule, which is ginger beer and lime, so really nice. And then my favorite actually on the menu, despite the cuteness of the llama, is the mojito. It actually tastes very similar to a mojito, just without the alcohol. Mint and lime and seltzer and all that sweet stuff in there. And So nice, so good. So anyway, come check it out. We'd happy to talk to you about it if you see us in the pub.
We like to have something for everybody.
Yeah, exactly. We've always been that way. Thanks for joining me, honey.
You're welcome.
Cheers.
My pleasure. Cheers. Happy 2024.
Happy 2024.